Welcome to our latest explainer. Today, we're diving into the story of skin, an unsung hero. We're going to frame this narrative from a really unique angle, directly from the perspective of our most unappreciated biological protector. Imagine for a moment that your skin itself is speaking directly to you. It's going to be a remarkable journey into the absolute marvel of engineering that covers literally every single inch of our bodies. Let's get into it. Listen to this powerful quote. "You have lived inside me since 9 months before you came into this world, but rarely do you think about me." Wow. It's such a profound truth, right? From the very moment we're developing in the womb to the day we take our first steps, our skin is our constant, unwavering companion. But, well, because it's always just there, we totally take it for granted. We use it, we see it every single day, but we rarely stop to appreciate the monumental, truly life-saving tasks this silent guardian performs behind the scenes. Section 1. The Shield. Color and sun. Now, you might hear melanin and just think about aesthetics or skin tone, but it is so much more than that. It's actually a rapid response defense mechanism from our lifelong protector. Produced by cells called melanocytes, its true, vital purpose is to act as a microscopic umbrella. Think about it. People who lack this substance entirely are incredibly vulnerable to the sun's harsh UV rays. So for the rest of us, melanin is literally our built-in suit of armor, standing guard day in and day out. Let's look at how this works in real time. The very moment you step outside into the sunlight, this ingenious defensive maneuver kicks in. Step 1, your skin instantly senses those harmful UV rays. Step 2, millions of tiny melanin particles rise from just beneath the epidermis, moving upward in this incredible synchronized rush. And finally, step 3, they form a tight protective sheet on your outermost layer. It is literally like your body deploying millions of tiny parasols all at once to block radiation before it can damage your deeper cells. Our unsung hero is always working overtime for us. And you know when that defensive process kicks into overdrive and the melanin gathers heavily in one concentrated place? That results in freckles, or that overall darkening we call a tan. So those familiar freckles or summer tans, they aren't just cute summer souvenirs. They're actually visible, physical proof of your skin struggling, working incredibly hard to protect you from the sun's dangerous rays and fend off premature aging. Moving on to Section 2, the sensor, nerves and temperature. Thousands, thousands. There are thousands of highly sensitive nerve endings packed into just a single square inch of your fingertips. This brilliantly illustrates the sheer scale of our skin sensitivity. It's an incredibly complex communication network, with your skin constantly talking to your brain. It sends countless signals every single second, reporting on the most distant borders of your body, updating it on temperature, humidity, touch, you name it. The skin absolutely never sleeps on the job. Let's put that into perspective. Say you face an environmental threat like freezing temperatures. Suddenly, your internal organs are at risk of severe damage. So what's the skin's solution? Well, it instantly senses the cold emergency, and it shrinks. This creates what we call goosebumps, which essentially seals in your body heat. At the exact same time, it triggers your muscles to shiver, generating internal energy to keep you warm. Your skin acts as this vital, lightning-fast early warning system to save your body's internal machinery. Talk about a lifesaver. Section 3, the toll of time, aging. What's really interesting here is the stark visual contrast as we age. In youth, you've got this thick, plump underlying fat layer, and your veins are safely hidden beneath a robust surface. But once we cross into our late 40s and 50s, our loyal companion slowly has to surrender its elasticity and thickness. It becomes thinner, more transparent, that vital fat layer gradually disappears. And actually, that's exactly why veins become visibly prominent on the back of your hands, and why wrinkles and fine lines begin to form around the eyes and neck. Your skin is basically showing the hard miles it's traveled to protect you over a lifetime. Section 4, the invaders, disease, and vulnerabilities. Now, despite its immense strength and incredible design, the skin faces over 2,000 known diseases. Think about it. It exists as a vulnerable barrier, right? Basically a sandwich trapped between our internal biology and the chaotic, dangerous outside world. The most severe threat among these invaders is cancer, particularly sun-induced skin cancers. These primarily target the areas most exposed to the sun over a lifetime, like the forehead, the nose, and the ears. It's a crucial reminder for all of us to always seek a doctor for any unhealing wounds or unusual changes. We have to give our protector the medical backup it needs. Let's break down the mechanics of a specific condition, psoriasis. So normal skin goes through a standard cell turnover cycle in about 27 days. But with psoriasis, that cycle radically accelerates to a mere 5 days. No way, right? While medical science is still unlocking exactly why this happens, this massively sped up biological cycle causes cells to pile up rapidly. This creates those incredibly painful, fish-like red scales on the surface. It just goes to show how delicate our skin's biological balance truly is. Another severe invader that breaches this barrier is shingles. Triggered by the exact same virus that causes chickenpox earlier in life, it emerges to cause absolutely unbearable, localized pain followed by blisters. And tragically, as the skin's defenses weaken over time, the painful effects of shingles notoriously linger much longer and are far more severe in older adults. Our shield really takes the brunt of these relentless attacks.
All right, Section 5, an invaluable natural blessing. I want you to try to visualize this visceral reality for a second. Without the skin, our bodies would be a terrifying, unprotected mix of raw flesh, exposed bones, and highly vulnerable veins. Yikes, right? It would be a chaotic, incredibly sensitive, and frankly, repulsive sight. Our skin is the absolute master architect of human physical beauty. It gives us our distinct form, our appeal, and our ultimate protection against a really harsh world. You know, the skin's relentless, lifelong service is its own profound form of silent gratitude to its creator. It doesn't complain. It just fulfills its protective duty flawlessly, managing UV rays, fighting off infections, regulating our temperature, right up until our very last breath. Doing the exact job it was created to do is its beautiful, poetic form of giving thanks. Which leaves us with this final, incredibly powerful question posed directly from the perspective of our unsung hero. I show gratitude to my creator by doing my duty. Do you? It's a provocative, deeply memorable thought to end our explainer on, isn't it? The skin protects us tirelessly, executing its purpose perfectly every single day. It kind of invites us to deeply ponder our own sense of gratitude and how we fulfill our own duties in life. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Until next time, take care of your skin, and it will for sure take care of you.